On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Holler.
To shout or call out loudly, particularly as a greeting or to get someone's attention, often used as an exclamation to express excitement, joy, or agreement.
Examples:
Holla back. Holla at you on the app. Don't forget to holla at me when you get back to town.
Repulsion.
A feeling of intense disgust or dislike, a physical force that resists the approach or contact of two objects.
Examples:
Repulsion force. Sense of repulsion. The sight of spiders fills me with repulsion.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Subsidize.
To pay part of the cost of something to support an organization, activity, etc. financially.
Examples:
Subsidize the project. Subsidize the cost. Governments subsidize renewable energy generation in various ways.
Predominate.
To be the most powerful, important, or frequent, to be more common or prevalent than others.
Examples:
Predominate in the army. Predominate religion. In this particular field, his work predominated over all others.
Pawnshop.
A business where loans are made in exchange for personal property that serves as collateral. Typically, the property is resold if the loan is not repaid.
Examples:
Pawnshop theft. Pawnshop owner. I sold my old jewelry at the pawnshop to make some extra cash.
Underprivileged.
Lacking resources, opportunities, or advantages that are necessary for success.
Examples:
Poor and underprivileged elderly. Underprivileged communities. The underprivileged children were in dire need of food, clothing, and shelter.
Grind.
To reduce something to small particles or powder by crushing or rubbing it, to work hard over a long period of time.
Examples:
Grind away at my work. Grind your teeth. She had to grind the coffee beans before making a fresh cup.
Libertarian.
A person who believes that people should be free to think and behave as they want and the government should only have a minimal level of control, and a person who advocates those beliefs.
Examples:
Libertarian group. Civil libertarian. Western liberal democracy serves as the foundation for the libertarian philosophy of the media.
Enslave.
To make someone a slave, to deprive someone of their freedom of choice or action.
Examples:
Enslave poor peasants. Enslave indigenous people. Her beauty enslaved me completely.
Savage.
Extremely wild, ferocious, or uncivilized.
Examples:
Reply in a savage voice. Savage attack. The animal was injured and became savage, attacking anyone who approached.
Unaddressed.
Not dealt with, resolved, or attended to, lacking attention or consideration.
Examples:
Unaddressed risks. Unaddressed letter. The community is frustrated with the unaddressed issue of crime in the area.
Predatory.
Living by eating other animals, especially by catching prey that is still alive.
Examples:
A predatory bird. Predatory warfare. The domesticated cat still has its predatory instincts.
Industrious.
Hardworking, diligent, and persistent in effort.
Examples:
Industrious worker. Industrious student. He was known to be very industrious and would often work late into the night.
Reinvent.
To change something so drastically that it looks to be completely new.
Examples:
Reinvent local dishes. Reinvent our life. They have tried to reinvent their grocery stores.
Wherein.
In or during which, in the place, time, or situation that.
Examples:
Progress to a level wherein. Wherein he is mistaken. The court ruled in favor of the plaintiff, wherein they were awarded damages for the defendant's negligence.
Gentrify.
To renovate, revitalize, or develop a deteriorated, predominantly urban area, often leading to the displacement of low-income or minority residents and the influx of more affluent residents and businesses.
Examples:
Gentrify a community. Gentrify a street. The new coffee shops and high-end boutiques are starting to gentrify the neighborhood.
Nudge.
To push someone or something gently, especially with your elbow, to attract the person's attention. Noun, a small push or prod to encourage a desired action or behavior.
Examples:
Nudge price levels up. Give a person a nudge. The teacher nudged the student to get his attention and asked him a question.
Accuse.
To charge or criticize someone with a crime or wrongdoing.
Examples:
Accuse his rudeness. Accuse each other. The witness accused the defendant of committing the robbery. Liquidate. To settle accounts and pay off debts, often by selling off assets. To eliminate or get rid of something completely.
Examples:
Liquidate debt. Liquidate a company. The company had to liquidate its assets due to bankruptcy.
Entice.
To attract or lure someone with something desirable or tempting.
Examples:
Entice foreign investment. Entice shoppers. The salesperson tried to entice the customer into buying a new car.
Privatize.
To transfer ownership or control of a business or industry from government or public control to private ownership or control. To make something into a private enterprise or organization.
Examples:
Privatize post offices. Privatize healthcare. The government wants to privatize specific industries to boost their efficiency.
Landless.
Lacking ownership or possession of land or property, without a fixed or permanent home or residence.
Examples:
Landless peasants. Landless laborer. Many landless farmers struggle to make ends meet.
Exacerbate.
To make a situation, problem, or feeling worse.
Examples:
Exacerbate the situation. Exacerbate symptoms. The heat wave exacerbated the drought conditions.
Incarceration.
The state of being confined in prison or jail.
Examples:
Mass incarceration. Incarceration rates. The judge sentenced him to 5 years of incarceration for embezzlement.
Aspiring.
Desiring or striving for recognition or advancement, wanting to be successful in life.
Examples:
Aspiring prime minister. Have aspiring eyes. He was extremely generous to the aspiring young artist.
Speculator.
A person who invests in a venture with the hope of making a profit, often taking on significant risks, someone who engages in speculation.
Examples:
Risky speculator. Stock market speculator. The land speculator purchased large tracts of land in anticipation of future development.
Ken.
Knowledge, perception, understanding, or range of sight. Verb, to be aware of or know.
Examples:
Within my ken. Ken of the person. He had a good ken of the city and could easily find his way around.
Rehabilitate.
To restore to good health or physical condition. To help someone return to a normal life, especially after a period of illness, addiction, or imprisonment.
Examples:
Rehabilitate prisoners. Rehabilitate wildlife. The organization works to rehabilitate drug addicts and help them rebuild their lives.
Blight.
To have a detrimental effect on something, typically causing it to deteriorate or fail. Noun, any plant disease resulting in withering without rotting.
Examples:
Blight his life. Blight a crop. The abandoned factory was blighted by vandalism and graffiti.
Livelihood.
A means of earning money people need to pay for food, a place to live, clothing, etc.
Examples:
A means of livelihood. Livelihood assistance. I could no longer earn my own livelihood.
Kelp.
A large brown seaweed that grows in cold coastal waters.
Examples:
Kelp forest. Giant kelp. The coast was lined with beds of kelp swaying in the tide.
Ancestral.
Related to or connected with members of your family from the past.
Examples:
An ancestral graveyard. Ancestral roots. The ancestral home has been in the family for generations.
Bioplastic.
A type of plastic derived from natural materials, particularly biologically based sources such as cornstarch or sugarcane, rather than petroleum-based sources, generally biodegradable and eco-friendly.
Examples:
Bioplastic container. Bioplastic utensils. Companies are beginning to use bioplastics as an eco-friendly alternative to traditional plastic.
Methane.
A chemical compound with the chemical formula CH4 with no smell or color, often used as a fuel.
Examples:
Atmospheric methane. Reduce methane emissions. The ignition of methane gas in the plant killed 5 employees.
Satchel.
A bag, often made of leather, with a strap for carrying over the shoulder or across the body, typically used to carry personal belongings, such as books or a laptop.
Examples:
Satchel bag. Brown satchel. I packed my books in my school satchel and headed to class.
Quinceañera.
A traditional celebration in Latin American cultures to mark a girl's 15th birthday, often celebrated with a religious ceremony, a fancy dress, and a formal party with family and friends.
Examples:
Quinceañera dress. Quinceañera party. The family spent months planning every detail of the quinceañera to ensure it was memorable.
Manifestation.
A visible or tangible form of something, especially a particular sign of a disease or condition.
Examples:
Manifestation of a deeper problem. Manifestation of psychological stress. The manifestation of his anxiety was evident in his shaking hands.
Sham.
Something that is not as good or true as it seems to be and is intended to deceive people. A person who pretends to be something they are not.
Examples:
A sham battle. Turn out to be all sham. The data he prepared was completely sham.